At some point, it can be turned constructive for one's improvement, like for examples, if when we receive negative feedback from our superiors, we have to take it as a challenge toward becoming better and stronger person.
The next one is, I think, the most important one. It is to apologize. Saying sorry demonstrates humility, a quality that will naturally win others as you value the relationship more than the ego. So, yes, it is very hard to apologize, but it's for our own good. And you must be the first person to forgive yourself, and you should be proud of yourself because you know how to ask for forgiveness. That is a very hard thing to do, accepting your wrong deeds.
Forget but never forget. No, I mean forgive and forget. So, forgiving and forgetting prevent others from holding emotion and allowing to move forward. So, for example, when a student or college hurt us, we should be ready to forgive and let go the pains that someone somehow caused us.
For the next one, we should always keep our commitments. The habit of keeping one's word in things, either big or small, develops a strong reputation for reliability and trustworthiness. For example, you have tasks to do and the deadline is getting near already. You have to commit to yourself that you'll finish those tasks on time.
Help others. So for me, the happiest thing to do is to help others. So one way to positively with others is through helping them, because listening to and helping them can build trust and inspire them to follow. Then, for example, in every school activity, we have to find ways to help others accomplish their tasks successfully. In return, they will be grateful to us.
Did we know that emotional intelligence can be learned or enhanced in our school? Here are the strategies and tools.
Protect ourselves from emotional sabotage. This is being wise enough in protecting ourselves when others attempt to manipulate our emotion for personal sake, like for example, if when we feel that someone has been excessively or wrongly controlling our actions, feelings, and decisions in schools, stop it in any right but several and courteously way possible.
Emotional literacy worship. So the term emotional intelligence or emotional literacy are both refer to the ability to recognize, understand, handle, and appropriately express emotions.
Do you know that there is a museum called Emotional Literacy Museum? It is a self-directed learning experience that teaches about the physiology of emotions, emotional regulation, and emotional literacy.
So, mixed emotion cards. So, mixed emotion cards, yeah, it is a beautiful deck of tarot-like cards of feelings labeled with feelings and synonyms.
Another fun tools to use are the emotion cards. So it can be used as a way to express an emotion. If a child is struggling to find the words, these cards illustrate the phases of being happy, sad, angry, and afraid, and others for children to easily identify what they are feeling.
Biodots and biodots, yeah, it is a simple reminder um, that emotions are part of our physiology.
Bingo emotion. So, bingo emotion, emotional bingo for children is ideal for counseling groups or classroom. So, during the game, students learn to recognize a variety of emotions. Then, they are provided with opportunities to discuss the own feelings and to refund or to respond empathically to the feelings of others.
So, film cases, these are photos of real people and data about how survey respondents evaluated each features. And 6 seconds emotional intelligence assessment, it provides feedback about the way one uses EQ and how to improve in this area.
The next one is the Zoo Animal Workshop, and I want to try this one someday. The Zoo Animal Workshop was designed to safety work with a wide variety of species of zoo animals, large or small, predator and prey, in public and behind the scenes. Here, they imitate an animal behavior and ends with a reflection.
So, praise worship, seeing God's face is the desire to be His presence, not necessary to receive anything but just to be with Him. To seek His hand is to come asking Him for something to do something.
The next one is the Machine Transformer. Participants in groups have to transform into an assigned machine or vehicle, of which each member shall comprise different parts. This helps them to have interaction.
So, tower building. So, tower building, the correct definition of tower is a type of structure that is altered in proportion to the size of its base. So, often by considerable margin, a lower is different from a tall building in that it's not built of habitation as for work, but serve other function primarily achieved by its height.
So, build me house. So, build me house, the participant in groups will be tasked to build a house using any available materials around them. The goal is to make the stronger house, then the facilitators will suddenly destroy the house made by the group and observes the members' emotion and reaction and let them express their feelings and thoughts. So at the end, each one will draw realization, lesson, and values for reflection.
Next is the internalization activity. Is this some kind of meditation? Let's see. Internalization activity is an activity that helps participants to reflect on the narrations of the facilitator with background music in a dim and candle-lighted room. Everyone can express his or her emotions and feelings of resentment, remorse, agony, disappointment, and sadness.
Mirroring and worship activities. So, worships can do all these things. It can be distort our vision and be harmful when we expect worship to look exactly like us. When we expect worship to express our particular feelings, sensibilities, and taste in a sense, worship becomes kind of looking glass, the kind of mirror we use, personal grooming and self-adoration. You must say that such a mirror pumps a kind narcissism, a loving gaze to ourselves.
As we discuss the emotional intelligence, why not discussing the 10 characteristics of an emotional intelligent person?
Self-awareness. So, self-awareness, it is the art of understanding oneself and recognizing the stimuli that she faces and preparing how to manage him or herself both in a proactive and reactive manner.
So, curiosity. So, what is curiosity? So, curiosity is this desire to know, an inquisitive interest and concern, noisiness, the construction, insider, arouse the curiosity of their neighbors. So, interest leading to inquiry, intellectual curiosity, her natural curiosity, lead her to ask more questions.
So, analytical mind. So, analytical mind, it pertains to being critical thinker that analyzes and processes all new information that comes his or her way and see if they can extract way to improve.
Belief. So for me, everyone has belief in life. So I am believing in God. So belief is a firm thought that something is true. Then often based on a revelation. So belief is usually a part of belonging to a religion. Then it is different to scientific knowledge that can be tested. But belief is not able to be tested. So, for example, a person may believes in God or gods. Needs and wants. So for me, there are different between needs and want because sometimes there are a lot of things that we want, but some of these are not needed in our life. So need and wants. A need is something necessary to live and function. I want something that can improve your quality life. Using this criteria, a need includes foods, clothing, shelter, and medical care. While wants, it includes everything else.
Also, we need to have passion. It brings positive energy that helps sustain and inspire one to keep going. It is one's natural desire to do anything to achieve what he or she wants.
Optimism. So, optimism, it is about the maintaining a positive attitude that may increase one opportunities, improve relationship, and think clearly and constructively.
Change is anywhere and it occurs anytime. So, we need this skill. It is the adaptability. It is determining when to continue your course or when is the right time for a change. It is the quality of being able to adjust to new conditions. For the last one, we should have the desire to help others succeed. It is becoming interested and appreciative of the success and achievement of others. For example, you feel happy when your classmates get a high grades instead of being jealous to them.
What a wrap! And that's it for today's video, and see you on our next topic. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.
That's all for today's video and see you on our next topic. Thank you everyone. Bye-bye.
That's all for today's video and see you on our next topic. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.